Molweni, Ithemba ba ni grand, ni sapila yonkinto, iraiti. So I'm now 6 months into the year-long stay that I committed to, and the bottom line of this vlog number 1, is that I'm quite confident I'm going to be staying for far longer than a year because it's such a meaningful experience being here. I adore this community and I'm growing in all sorts of important ways as a person and in my career, developing new and exciting projects to inspire and enable integration interculturally and interracially. Abamelwane bam bahle kakhulu, bayandikhathela kahle, nabangane bam bayandikhathela kahle, siyaxhasana. I'm just really grateful to be held in these sorts of ways. It's amazing. My friends here in Langa are incredible. They're doing inspiring work for the community and for the development of the economy here, and I can't wait to introduce you to some of them through this channel. Safety-wise, it's been perfectly fine, despite staying in one of the poorest areas in Langa, Zone 17. Now, you might be asking yourself, this doesn't look like the poorest area in all of Langa. That's because where I've been staying since March is Zone 17 co-living, this building. So there's actually nothing at all like this in the whole of the townships in Cape Town, let alone in Langa. It's a 10-bedroom modern complex with month-to-month and overnight options that seeks to build a community of people from all walks of life and build bridges to the broader Langa community for support and connection. And it's just an incredible alignment for me and a great learning experience. In fact, it's the main reason that I'm thinking of staying indefinitely into the future in Langa. The remainder of this vlog is just dedicated to filling you in with the most important things that have been happening with me since I moved in March. So yeah, can't wait to share. Masambe! Hey Yoli, it's me, man, Jason.
How are you doing, buddy?
I'm cool, man. How you doing?
Your place in London.
Yeah, man. So I was introduced to Yoli and Sabu in late February, shortly after I decided and announced that I'd moved to Langa. Upon meeting, they showed me around the Zone 17 area.
A rainbow's like the mirage.
Yeah.
Who's actually touched the rainbow? We grew up here.
Yeah.
But we used to play here as little kids. We used to run all these alleys like...
Oh,
look at it.
damn.
It's on purpose in a place like this. It didn't used to look like this. It actually used to look like the house there.
Okay.
It used to look like that.
No ways. And only a few days later, I moved in. As mentioned in my announcement video back then, my main idea was to vlog my experience in hopes that it would help destigmatize the townships. In particular, help South Africans from other race groups and visitors from outside South Africa alike to realize that they can absolutely spend time both safely and enjoyably in townships. So the story takes a little bit of a turn south. I was posting for the first couple weeks onto my story until a far-left activist smeared me online, and my self-confidence went downhill and I was filled with self-doubt. Didn't post anything for about the next month, and really have only been posting pictures since then. But the silver lining of that experience is that it sensitized me and has made me more aware of how people experience video content that's put out. And so I'm definitely going to try to be as mindful as possible. This experience also had another impact on me, which is it heightened my awareness of just how skeptical so many South Africans have come of each other, even those who have truly good intentions. Speaking of skepticism, in the next video I'm releasing, I unveil a video series I intend to create called Songs for Skeptical South Africa. The pilot project is a song called Mandizazise, meaning Let Me Introduce Myself, which tells my own story of moving to Langa, and it highlights some of the skepticism I've encountered in the process. So yeah, make sure to check that out once it releases. So what have I been working on since I moved here in March, you might fairly ask? Well, I've been recording video podcasts.
If you were my kid, I'd hold you by the ankles and not let you go.
Walking around and seeing a white dude, you'd be like, oh, wow.
Like, I think you'd be dead within a year.
It's a diverse community. Anybody who wants to live here is very much welcome.
We're in our own bubble. We don't really know much of what goes on there.
And what are you most proud about with these girls?
The peer pressure.
Yeah.
They managed to overcome that, to choose good and different friends.
You gotta have a black sidekick.
All the way we wanted, and they still were against it.
All of their challenges should be based in townships.
Fairy tale mindset of them always being the cream on top.
With side-by-side experiences, I've been running a range of community events here at Zone 17 co-living.
Yeah, man. The only way we're playing about the
Peaceful, beautiful day, amazing people.
I agree, man.
As a guys.
Every time I don't rap on the beat, niggas the weekend they loving their me.
And organizing community leader-led tours here in Langa, predominantly in the Zone 17 area. In addition to Zone 17 co-living, I've formed key side-by-side partnerships with fine artist Silas Motse, who is actually my housemate here at Zone 17 co-living now. and with Khayelitsha-based foster home Ithemba Labantwana, meaning the hope of the children. Big shout out to the fundraising team in New York City that came up with the idea to rebuild the foster home. If you'd like to support the project, please do check out children'shome.capetown. Of course, it hasn't all been work. I've spent a considerable amount of time outside in the community, connecting with friends and neighbors.
One, two, three, four.
Ikazelam is no longer Ikazelako. You're now in the suburbs, bro.
Yes,
The crazy thing, I happen to just find a spot in your hood, you know? You know everyone here, but now I also know many people here. It's crazy, you know, it's serious, it's going that way. Divuyo kuxelela ba IsiXhosa sam sisakhula kancinci kancinci. Kodwa singakhula ngokhawuleza abantu bayekile ukumtsha nami. Ndixelele ezikomentini uba uyasithanda IsiXhosa sam simoshakele sirighty. Alright, well, that brings us to the conclusion of my vlog. Number 1, I hope you enjoyed it very much. Yeah, you should definitely come visit. Just hit me up. I'm always happy to show people around and make some magic happen in the space and in this community. Yeah, thanks so much for your time and your attention. Looking forward to taking you on the journey, and look out for the next video, which unveils that music video I mentioned earlier. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps with the channel and the algorithm, so please, really appreciate it. And until next time, peace.